Okay, 'tis the season for peaches, and we're showing you how to make the most of them right now. So Claire's back with a peach cobbler. Sounds delicious. Here's what you're going to need to follow along. You need some peaches, almond extract, sugar, cornstarch, all-purpose flour, baking powder, salt, and whipping cream. Sounds delicious already, Claire, but I'm going to start by just breaking down with the most basic question here. What is a cobbler anyways?
Yeah, so a cobbler is basically fruit with kind of biscuits or scones on top, but it's in this awesome family of rustic fruit desserts. That includes crisps, crumbles, brown betties, pandowdies, slumps, grunts, buckles. I mean, it's just a fantastic group of names, but they're all easy fruit desserts that are perfect for this time of year. So I'm going to start by talking about the peaches. They are obviously in season right now, and in fact this is a great way to use up peaches that are maybe a little bit sad, maybe they've gone a little bit overripe, or maybe there's a big dent in one and you want to just chop that out. And you have your choice. You can either peel the peaches or not peel them, and the easiest way to peel them is you just take a fresh raw peach and you make a little tiny X in the bottom of it, just like that, just not really into the skin, and then you carefully drop it into boiling water just for 30 seconds, and then drop it into ice water to stop the cooking. And then what that looks like when it comes out is this. The peel actually just comes off so easily. And it's one of those things, again, you don't have to peel the peaches for this recipe, but if you do, man, it doesn't get much easier than that, does it? And then I'm going to just slice them right into the dish that I'm making this in. I told you these were easy fruit desserts. I always just mix up the fruit right in the dish that I'm cooking in. And this is going to be about 8 to 10 peaches. You can really add as many or as few as you like, depends on the size of your dish. And then once I've got the peaches in there, I'm going to add a little bit of sugar, just a little. And you know, you can adjust the sugar. If the peaches are super sweet, don't add any sugar at all. And if they're just a little bit tart, then you might want to just sprinkle that little bit of sugar on top. And then on top of that, I'm going to add a little bit of cornstarch. And the cornstarch is going to help the peaches, once they cook, form a kind of a delicious rich sauce. Now here's one other thing I like to add to peach cobbler, and that is almond extract. Completely optional. And let me show you my little hack with my little almond extract thing. I've just got a little knife slit in the plastic that comes right on top of the bottle, and this way I can just sort of squirt it all over the top without having to get the measuring spoon out.
That's a good little tip right there. I love that. Also, you're not like the whole thing isn't coming out at once. It's a great little hack. Now, I know that you like
Exactly.
peach cobbler, but I'm just going to throw out there, are there any other fruit you would do a cobbler with that you would recommend?
Definitely anything that looks like a peach, so a nectarine, a plum, those are fantastic. Or, you know, any kind of berry that's in season as well. Or you could mix it up. Peach is terrific with either blueberries or raspberries. So really, what's in season? What'd you pick up at the farmer's market? Toss it into a bowl, and then we're going to make a really quick scone topping, and that can go on top of whatever fruit you like. So to make that topping, this is just a bit of flour. You can do whole wheat flour if you want to. Some sugar, a little bit of baking powder, and some salt goes in there. And stir that around. These are really easy scones to make. I use them, there's no butter in them, I just use, well, whipping cream. This is Glow Sass, right? It's like liquid butter. And I'm gonna pour in the cream, it's really cold, and stir this around. And so this is gonna make like kind of a soft biscuit dough, and I'm gonna drop it by spoonfuls over top of the mixture. See, it's nice and soft. Don't wanna overmix it. But the idea is now I've got the peaches in there, I can just kind of plop this on top. It looks messy, oh my gosh, it tastes incredible. And this will bake up into a beautiful finished product that looks a little something like this. And I would serve that, I don't know, ice cream, whipped cream, both would also be fine. You know, again, you can kind of get creative with it.
Oh, I love those options. Both always sounds good to me. And you know what? My theory is the messier the dish looks, the better it's actually going to taste. So Claire, thank you so much for that. if you want that recipe, and I know you do, go to our website, that's cityline.tv.